Ever caught him looking at you and then quickly looking away? Wondering if that means anything? Stick around because you're about to uncover secrets that'll reveal his true feelings. 1. His eyes give it away. Have you ever noticed his gaze lingering just a bit too long? If he locks eyes with you, looks away, then glances back, it's a sign. His eyes are like windows to his soul, and they can't help but reveal his interest. The way he looks at you can tell you everything. Look for moments when he seems lost in thought while staring at you. That's him silently admiring. If you catch him doing this, it's a clear indication he's into you more than he lets on. Notice if his pupils dilate when he looks at you. It's a subconscious sign of attraction. His eyes might light up when he sees you or follow you around the room. These subtle hints are often overlooked, but are powerful indicators of his feelings. His eyes can reveal what words cannot, so pay close attention. 2. He finds excuses to be around you. Why does he seem to be everywhere you are? From showing up at places you frequent to suddenly developing an interest in your hobbies, he's finding reasons to be near you. When a guy likes you, he wants to share spaces and experiences. Notice if he volunteers to help you with tasks or wants to join your group activities. It's his subtle way of wanting to be close, hoping you'll notice his efforts and maybe even reciprocate. He might even try to create opportunities to spend time alone with you, like offering you a ride or suggesting a one-on-one hangout. If he rearranges his schedule or goes out of his way to see you, it's a clear sign he's interested. These efforts to be around you aren't coincidental. They're intentional moves to get closer. 3. He remembers the small things. Ever mention something casually, only for him to bring it up later? That's a big deal. Remembering the details about you means he's paying attention and that he values what you say. It could be your favorite coffee order, a story you told, or an important date. When he recalls these small things, it's his way of showing you matter to him. It's not just about having a good memory, it's about making you feel seen and special. This attention to detail indicates he's genuinely interested in you as a person. If he remembers your likes, dislikes, and even random anecdotes, it's a sign he's invested in knowing you better. These small gestures accumulate, showing his affection in subtle yet significant ways. 4. His body language speaks volumes. What if his body is telling you what his words won't? Pay attention to his posture when he's around you. If he faces you, keeps his body open, and leans in when you talk, he's showing interest. Unconsciously, he's trying to close the distance. Mirroring your actions is another big sign. If he mimics your movements, it's because he's subconsciously connecting with you. All these nonverbal cues add up to one clear message: he likes you. Additionally, notice if he fidgets or seems nervous around you. These are signs of someone who cares about making a good impression. His feet pointing towards you can also indicate interest. These subtle body language signals can reveal more than words ever could, so keep an eye out for these telling signs. 5. He initiates contact. Does he start conversations with you out of the blue? Whether it's texting, calling, or approaching you in person, he's making an effort to communicate. Guys don't usually go out of their way to talk unless they're interested. Notice the tone and frequency of his messages. Are they consistent and thoughtful? He's trying to keep the connection alive, making sure you're always on his radar. His actions are louder than any words he could say. If he's reaching out with thoughtful questions or sharing things that remind him of you, he's showing he wants you to be a part of his life. Pay attention to his communication style, it can reveal his true intentions. Regular and meaningful contact is a clear sign he's interested. 6. He teases you playfully. Does he joke around with you in a way that feels more personal? Teasing is often a playful method guys use to show affection. It's his way of breaking the touch barrier without being too forward. If he's teasing you, he's comfortable and wants to make you laugh. The key is in the lightheartedness of the jokes. They're meant to make you smile, not hurt. This playful banter is his attempt to create a special bond. If his teasing is accompanied by a warm smile and a twinkle in his eye, it's a good sign he's interested. He's trying to create a unique dynamic with you, one that's fun and memorable. This kind of interaction can be his way of testing the waters and seeing if you'll play along. 7. He's protective of you. Have you ever noticed him stepping in when you're in an uncomfortable situation? This protective instinct is a sign he cares deeply. Whether it's standing up for you in a conversation or ensuring you get home safely, he's showing his concern. Men often express their affection through actions. If he's looking out for your well-being, it's because he feels something more. It's his way of proving he's someone you can rely on. He might also offer to carry things for you or make sure you're comfortable. These protective actions are his way of showing he cares and wants to keep you safe. It's not just about physical protection, it's about emotional support too. His protective nature is a strong indicator of his feelings. 8. He finds ways to touch you. Do his touches seem accidental yet intentional? Light brushes on the arm, a hand on your back, or playful nudges all point to one thing. He wants to feel connected to you. Physical touch is a significant indicator of interest. These subtle touches are his way of testing the waters and gauging your reaction. If you respond positively, he might get bolder. His need to be close physically shows his emotional interest is just as strong. Pay attention to how often he initiates touch and in what context. If he finds excuses to touch you, like brushing off lint from your clothing or playfully nudging you, it's a sign he's trying to build a connection. These touches, though seemingly innocent, are powerful indicators of his feelings. 9. He opens up to you. Has he shared things with you that seem more personal than usual? When a guy likes you, he wants you to know the real him. He'll open up about his fears, dreams, and past experiences. This vulnerability is his way of building trust and intimacy. He's letting you into his world, hoping you'll do the same. If he's confiding in you, it's because he sees you as someone special who might just understand him better than anyone else. This level of openness is rare and indicates he feels a deep connection with you. When he shares his innermost thoughts and feelings, he's showing he trusts you and values your opinion. This emotional intimacy is a strong sign of his interest and affection. 10. He gets jealous. Ever seen him get a little tense when you're talking to other guys? That jealousy, as long as it's not over the top, is a clear sign he has feelings for you. He might not admit it, but seeing you with someone else stirs up emotions he can't control. It's a natural reaction when someone feels a deep connection. His jealousy is his heart's way of telling him he doesn't want to lose you to someone else. Notice if he becomes more attentive or tries to steer you away from other guys. This jealousy is a protective mechanism revealing his true feelings. It's his way of showing he cares deeply and doesn't want to see you with anyone else. This emotional response is a clear indicator of his affection. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women, and we'll see you in the next video. With love.